Hey Westbrook, welcome to the ROCKstar Report, where we always ask, what if we can? And it has been a week, a busy, busy week. And just to show you what kind of week it is, oh, my watch is dead. That's one sign of what kind of week it's been. And it's, I think, after 5, right? And I'm literally just doing the video right now, but all good stuff. So, where to start? Today was pretty much the best ever. We had our first ever readathon here at Westbrook, and we even have ideas on some new things to do, maybe next year. But anyway, Jessie Bennett is a local author, friend of mine, one of the most awesome people ever, and she read a book called Lift, which just has a great message about lifting each other up. And we all came to our normal morning assembly spot outside. The sun was shining. The kids were behaved beautifully. You could hear her book. It just was so great. And then she led us through some stretching and just to get ready for our readathon. And then the kids went wherever they wanted. And some classes went with their buddies, some didn't. They'd made all different choices about where and when and how they read. And they just like overtook the campus and with kids reading everywhere. And of course, I was in my office talking to Jessie, and I could see the kids in the grass outside my window just loving reading, and like they were into it. So anyway, talk about a full heart. It was really, really cool. And then I had some classical guitar music playing for them to read, and I kind of left it on, and that was fun. There was classical music playing in our quad all day. It just felt good, and I think we've started something new. So there's that. Yesterday we had an assembly and had some firefighters here teaching fire safety. They were from our local firehouse, who I happen to know very well because we've had so many alarm glitches here at Westbrook, but it was fun. And they're kind of new to this assembly thing, and they don't teach kids all the time, so they were learning how to do it and asking questions, and it was fun. But they know how to put out a fire, but they don't know how to deal with kids who are asking questions and answering questions. So it was super fun. Anyway, this whole week was I Love Reading Week, and there were so many fun things, fun dress-up days, celebrated in so many ways, and we had guest readers on campus. I got to be a guest reader, so that was awesome. And yeah, and then so I want to share a little fun thing with you. So this afternoon, we held some interviews for a position here at Westbrook. It's for next year. There'll be more information about that later. Lots of hiring going on here at Westbrook because we're growing, shocker. But the people who all interviewed, they knew a lot about Westbrook, and they just knew all the great things we did, and kind of mentioned how we have a reputation and people talk about us and say great things. And I just share that with you because A, be proud, but B, I mean, remember that when you're around town, right? You get to be part of Westbrook, and you represent Westbrook, and what a cool thing to be a part of. So that felt pretty good for all of us on the interview panel. We say we enjoyed that. And because it was such a busy week, I feel like I missed posting things on Instagram, which I don't like, but I mean, really, at the end of the day, that's okay. I was just out there experiencing all the fun things, and I got to do some fun, I'll say, like mom stuff, right? I got to be art docent in not one class, but 2. I got to help. I'm never in charge of that. And then I read a book to a class as a mom. That was fun. And then the staff had this crazy idea for me to record myself reading a book. So I did that to share with everybody. But like just a lot of fun things this week. That's all. It's just like go, 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 go. Oh, this is big, okay? And you guys have gotten information here and there, and if you see these cones that drop off on some days, you don't know what's going on. So this is a big deal, and I would love to make it huge. So for our move-a-thon, we have a Fill the Cone initiative. Like, you know how the firefighters fill the boots and they're walking around intersections? Well, we're filling our cones. So at drop off, I actually would love for you to have your kids find some change, and they could be able to put it in the bucket on Monday. The bucket will be out in front of school Mondays and Fridays. And the cone even has a QR code on it if you want to make a donation that way. But I think it would be so cool if the kids found some money or change at home, or you gave them a couple bucks and then they got to put it in the cone when they come to school. So it's in the front parking lot, and we have one in the back gate as well. So, and bus riders can come with it and find us. So I would love to just keep filling the cone. I think it'd be so cool for the kids to see, and just a really fun thing that would be a tradition for us moving on. Yeah. Oh, and next Friday, big deal, our toy and clothing swap. Again, we're going to do that again. It's from 4 to 7, and we want all of you to come get things. And then next week, if you have things, please drop them off. Lots of donations, so it's just going to be huge and awesome. That would be great. So that's next Friday. And then in my sports sign-up section, I sent out a post, and I kind of apologized for my post. So it was the morning, and I like looked at my email, and I'm like, soccer signups today? I didn't think it was yet. Quick, I have to tell everybody. And so I literally just said there's soccer signups, but I didn't give you any information about it. So thank goodness for Tracy, my PTC hero on always. She's always saving me, but she posted with the information on how to do that. But I was laughing at myself. That's how I do things. I'm like, oh, I just have to do it now. And I missed a few details, but soccer signups now, do that. And then, gosh, I feel like that was a lot, but all great stuff. Happy Friday. Have the best weekend. And thank you for watching the Rockstar Report, where we always ask, what if we can?